What is the most underrated TV series that barely anyone knows? Reservation Dogs is a fantastic show that I caught wind of near the end of the year. There is only one season of 8 episodes out there, but it is well worth the time. I really liked the sci-fi series Defiance, but I can't find anyone else who watched it. Longmire. It's got Katie Sackhoff, the agent from the first Matrix who doesn't dodge this, and Lou Diamond Phillips. Derry Girls is a lesser-known Irish show on Netflix. It's about a group of teenagers in Ireland during the Civil War. It is a nice, heartwarming, feel-good comedy. Banshee. It was on Cinemax. Only 4 seasons. And one of the best shows ever. It's about a guy fresh from prison that steals the identity of the new sheriff in Banshee, PA. Godless. 1 season on Netflix. Brilliant. Continuum. Canadian sci-fi. Think time travel rather than aliens. The lead actress is Rachel Nichols, who plays the part brilliantly, and the storyline is great. The Killing. Broadchurch. Preacher. I've never met anyone else who has watched it, and it's probably my favorite show of all time. Kingdom is pretty good. Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency. https en.wikipedia.org/wiki/dirk_gently_quotes_detective_agency_ TV_series. BBC 2016. With Samuel Barnett, Elijah Wood, and Jade Eshete. Dead Like Me. More lesser known than underrated, but Orphan Black. Bored to Death. The White Queen. https://en.m.wiki/the_white_queen_opening TV_series closing parenthesis. The Leftovers. Hannibal. The answer is always Hannibal. The Americans. Beautifully written Cold War-era spy thriller. Justified. Maybe it's just me, but whenever I bring it up, no one's ever even heard of it. Psych. Honestly, if I can find a woman to watch Psych with for the rest of my life, I would be a happy man. Better Off Ted. I Miss Lie to Me. 3 seasons wasn't enough for me. The Leftovers. Definitely not underrated, but still way too unknown by the big public. The Expanse. Never hear anyone talking about it except on the internet. Northern Exposure. The Lone Gunman was a good little spin-off of The X-Files, focusing more on conspiracies than the supernatural. Only 1 season, though. Blackadder deserves more CR. The Last Kingdom on Netflix. Everyone got caught up in Game of Thrones or Vikings, and left this jewel behind. The Last Kingdom. It's a lot like Game of Thrones without the magic and dragon stuff. Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. Devs. It's a sci-fi miniseries by Alex Garland. Carnival. Sadly it was cancelled after one season. Battle of the Planets. Simon and Simon. Great 80s cheese. Jeeves and Wooster. Probably one of my favorite TV shows, and it's practically unknown in the USA. Marco Polo. Cable Girls. Las Chicas del Cable. Mystery. Romance. Tragedy. And beautiful cinematography. You'll fall in love with all the characters. The Killing. Renegade. Highlander. Due South. Revolution. The first season of was an awesome concept. Current world suddenly stripped of electricity. Second season jumped the shark hard and there was no third season. A Young Doctor's Notebook. Black Sails for Shore. Has a great story with a conclusive ending. Not dragged on for 7+ seasons. Right now, I would say, Yellow Jackets. If you have access to Showtime, I would strongly suggest you check it out. Wonderfalls. Only lasted a season and it was on Fox back in the day. Quirky little show that I was sad to see go. Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. A show so far ahead of its time that it took 20 years after its initial filming to be broadcast. Firefly. Clone High. Corner Gas. Carnival Row. Kenny vs. Spenny. Sliders. Sabrina Lloyd, Cleveland Derricks, John Rhys Davies, Jerry O'Connell. Just a great show. Over the Garden Wall. Letterkenny. Aquarius or In the Dark. Raising Hope. Whiskey Cavalier. It got cancelled due to some issues with the network, but it had a good season. Midnight Gospel. I suggest smoking a huge ass joint before though lol. Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. Binged this at the beginning of lockdown and couldn't believe I had never heard of it before. Sense8. Adventures of Pete and Pete. Luther. Mindhunter. I believe this is based on a book. Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. Just some classic, surreal British horror comedy. The Boondocks. Sneaky Pete. The Nick. Sweet Home on Netflix. Final Space is an incredible series, especially for being a TBS program. More of a mini-series, but The Night of. It is a murder mystery, court drama. Pirates of Dark Water. Stargate SG-1. Only a few of us know the meaning of Indeed. ITT. Shows lots of people actually know about but that either ended on their own or got cancelled and their fans want them back. Kim's Convenience, Canadian sitcom. I would say some people know instead of barely know though. Kim's Convenience. Friends from College, Netflix. Marco Polo on Netflix. I Like Travelers on Netflix and no one I talk to has seen it. Letterkenny. Letterkenny is pretty good. Tacoma FD. So glad that the Broken Lizard guys are still creating quality content. Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Fringe. Yellowstone. It's starting to get a lot more attention though. She-Ra. The Society. Ultra City Smith's Reservation Dogs Atlanta, though I believe this one is actually quite popular. Not underrated, but a show not too many people are familiar with, Superstore. Firefly. Not many people know about it, but it's a pretty awesome sci-fi series. Santa Clarita Diet. Red Dwarf. Halt and Catch Fire. The Mentalist. The Pacific. Short long episodes WW2 series about the war with Japan. Welcome to the NHK, https://en.wikipedia.org/wiki/welcome_to_n.h.k. Terriers. Amphibia. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe for more content.